to my channel. Today we'll be doing a makeup tutorial. It's been so long since I've done a makeup tutorial. I think it's been like more than like 3 months, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, I'm actually getting ready right now to I have a ceremony to go to, and it's for school, so it's pretty prestigious, I guess I want to say, and I'm actually pretty proud of it. I honestly wasn't expecting to attend, but yeah, anyways, so yeah, I am just gonna sit down and we're gonna do like a little chit chat video and watch me kind of get ready a little bit, at least the makeup part. So before we get started, I'm just gonna do a base. So I'm gonna put on some lip balm. I'm using the Carmex lip balm, and this is just the classic one, and honestly, like, I've been using this for years, and it's honestly the only lip balm I use. And I always get the squeeze tube one. I don't know, just because I feel like it gives me the most moisture. Oh my gosh. And then to prep the base, first I'm just gonna moisturize. So I already like washed my face and everything, so we're just gonna use this Bioderma Sensibio light cream. And this, I've only been using it for a couple days, and I actually really like it because it's a lightweight moisturizer, so it doesn't feel too heavy on the skin, and but it's not like, it gives me the moisture that I need. And then what I like to do is I like to put a little extra on my chin because I still have that dry patch that I've been mentioning since last year. I still have it there. I mean, it's getting better, like way better. It's still there and it's annoying. And I'm breaking out. Yay! And then to add some oh my gosh, I can't talk today. And to add some more moisture, I'm going to be using this NYX Honey Dew Me Up, and this is a really cool product. I've only played around with it like maybe a couple times or so, but so far I really like it. Like, the consistency is so cool, and I love how it has like the gold flakes in there. The only problem is that it's kind of messy. Oh, see? It just gets all over the place. But I want to have a little bit more glow. And then for more priming, I'm honestly just trying products today. I'm gonna use this Dr. Brandt Pores No More Illuminizer Primer, and obviously this is just a sample size. So what I don't like, well, I actually love these sample size, but sometimes I feel like there's too much, like there's more than one use out of this, I should say. So I have to get like a reusable container to put the rest of it in because I know I'm not going to use all of this. But yeah, so we're just going to take a little bit, and we're only going to put it on the areas that I really need it. See, like that is, well, honestly more than enough. I put too much. So I'm just going to put it on the nose, right here, forehead. Yeah, see, that was way too much. But I don't want to waste it. So this might be bad, but I'm going to put the rest back in. So we're just going to spread that all over the face. And mainly my nose because I have huge pores there. Yesterday I just actually put on a pore strip, and I haven't done one in a while. And it took out so much. It was so gross, but it was so satisfying. Honestly, I feel like it was more satisfying more than gross. And I feel like the trick is, and I don't remember who it was that I saw this like tip on how to like do pore strips, or like how to maximize the use of pore strips, but she said like she leaves it on for like 30 minutes and then she takes it off. So she doesn't leave it for just like 10 minutes like it says on the package. She leaves it on for like half an hour, and I honestly did that, and it took out a lot, like disgustingly a lot. Okay, so next after the primer, we're gonna add some foundation, and I actually just got a brand new bottle of the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and the only reason why I got a new bottle was because it's my winter shade. So the one that I got was, I think it's called Sahel, and this one is called Fiji. So Sahel I bought back in like a few months ago during the summer, and now it's like way too dark for me. Honestly, I can't believe I got that tan over the summer. But yeah, so for this shade, this is called Fiji, and I already swatched it in store, so it looked like a good match. I was surprised they sold Nars at Ulta. I thought that was only a Sephora brand, but yeah, they sell it at Ulta. I didn't know that. Did you guys know? So I'm just gonna pump probably like one and a half. And this is a brand new bottle, so it's gonna take me a few pumps. There we go. 1 and 2. That was like 2. I absolutely love this foundation. It's so good. I love the consistency, and I love how it's not matte. Because I do have dry skin, so I think this foundation goes really well with my skin tone. And actually what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a brush first. So I've been learning some new tips and tricks like on YouTube, but basically I'm just gonna take a brush first, and what I wanna do is actually I'm gonna dot, and I'm gonna go pretty light on the coverage because I don't want it to be like too cakey. Just gonna blend that in, and I just love how it looks on the skin. See, what I'm doing is I'm basically just buffing it into the skin with a brush, and this is from BH Cosmetics. This is the number 2 brush. I don't remember what collection this is from, but I actually got this from Barbara. So thank you, Barbara. I got it for last Christmas. Oh, she's so sweet. So I'm just gonna put like literally a light layer. Yeah, so 2 pumps, that was like pretty much it. And I feel like this foundation is pretty buildable from what I've done in the past. Like I've used it obviously in the summer, and you can get pretty good coverage with this, but I'm going pretty light today. So I'm wearing this makeup to the ceremony today, but I have a feeling that I'm probably going to wear the same thing for tomorrow, which is my pinning ceremony, which is basically my graduation ceremony. And it's a pinning ceremony because, well, that's what they call it for nursing students. So I'm super excited for that. I can't believe it's already tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm probably going to do the same thing. So this will be like my, basically a graduation makeup tutorial. But yeah, see, that color is a really good match for me. I really like this foundation. Okay, and then after I blend it in with a brush, I'm just gonna go in with a sponge, and this is the Real Techniques sponge, and it's that super big fat one. And we're just gonna blend that in and really push in that foundation. It's like your skin, but better. Like, look at that. That's gorgeous. And then after, we're gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and this is in the shade Light Medium. I have a feeling this might be a little bit too dark on me because again, I got this during the summer as well, but I don't think it should be a problem. We'll make it work. So yeah, I like to go pretty light on this concealer because it is like a pretty full coverage concealer. And like I said before, we're going to go light. So for the concealer, I'm just going to go straight into the sponge. And I'm going to kind of double it as eyeshadow primer, basically. And put that right on the eyelids. Honestly, I don't know why I started with my face first. I usually do the eyes. I think I got too excited to use the brand new bottle of the Nars foundation. So hopefully there won't be too much fallout. I'll try to be extra careful. Okay. And then we're going to take this Maybelline Better Skin powder, and this was recommended by Kim Tai on here. I'm pretty sure you guys know her. I love her so much. I just love watching all her videos, especially her vlogs. She's always so happy and positive, and it makes me feel happy. So we're just gonna take this on I'm actually gonna use a fluffy brush. This is the Real Techniques. I believe this is the Metals collection. I think that's what it's called. And this is in the brush, and this is the 100 brush. And we're just gonna dust that lightly all over the face. don't want to do too much because I do want to keep like the dewiness, I guess you could say. Don't want to be too matte. But I am going to put like a little bit extra right under the eyes because that's where I crease the most. And then next I'm going to go to my brows, so I'll be right back. It takes me forever to do my brows. If you guys want to know my updated brow routine, let me know in the comments below and I can do that for you guys. But for now, I'm just going to do them off camera and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I just finished my brows and I'm just going to put some brow gel on them, and this is the NYX Control Freak brow gel, and I actually just got a new one because mine was running out and it was really old. But honestly, this is probably one of my favorite brow gels because it really does the job of keeping your hair in place, and I feel like it just makes it so much cleaner. And I feel like you can tell a brow gel is a really good one when you can like feel your brows kind of like hard and crispy. As weird as that sounds, I feel like that's how you can tell like it's doing its job. Brows are done. Now we're going to move on to the eyes. So for the eyeshadows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and I absolutely love this palette. The colors are gorgeous and I feel like it's perfect for this season. Oh my gosh, it looks so good on camera. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we're just going to play around with this palette and see what we come up with. Probably the first color we're going to be using is... we're going to go with Orange Soda right here, and we're going to use that as the transition shade, and we're going to really blow it out. So I kind of want to try to tap off all that excess powder because I don't want any fallout to happen since I put the foundation first, which I shouldn't have done. I don't understand how other people do it, but I mean, that's pretty amazing. Oh, before I forget, I got it from downstairs for a reason. I'm just gonna kind of do like a little baking under the eyes just to really solidify, or not solidify, but you know, really keep the under eye nice and smooth. And also I think this will help with any sort of fallout that occurs. I've never done this, or I don't do this very often, so let's see how it goes. So I'm just gonna kind of prep it a little bit and smooth out anything. So we're just gonna take that and basically place it right under, and hopefully this will catch any fallout that happens. But that's done and I look crazy. We're gonna go back into the eyeshadows. So like I said before, we will start with Orange Soda, and you want to go with a light hand first. I think that's one of the nice tips that I've learned, is to really start off with a small amount of eyeshadow and just work that in and blend it until it's nice and seamless. Because, you know, you don't want to go in too hard and then you can't take away what you've already put on there. So best to start a little bit at a time and then blow it out. Feels good wearing makeup again. I've worn makeup like maybe a couple or 3 times throughout the semester, but honestly, like, I don't wear makeup to school, but I have like had to go, you know, somewhere where makeup was appropriate. Alright, so to really blend out right at the edge over there, I'm just going to take a clean MAC 217 brush, and we're just going to go right at the edges, at the outer edges of the shadow, and just blend that right there. And I like to do my shadows more of like a cat eye style, just so it elongates my eyes. I feel like it just suits my eye shape the best. And then next shade we're gonna go deeper, and we're gonna go with Burnt Orange right here, and we're just gonna deepen up the crease, and this is just gonna add more dimension and depth to your eyeshadow. So just focus it right on the outer corner and then kind of bring it halfway right there, and then kind of buff it out going up, so that way you get a nice gradient transition. Then we're going to take the Tarte Shape Tape again, and we're going to do a cut crease. And this is going to be kind of like a soft cut crease because as you can see, like we don't have like a lot of harsh colors. So I'm just going to take a nice precision brush. We'll be using this Tarte brush, and this came in an eyeshadow palette actually, and what I really like about it is this end right here. It's a really nice rounded tip and it's super tiny, so you can get really precise with where you're putting it. So what I like to do is I kind of like to place down a mark, and then I like to look up, and then that's how I know where to stop, and then we're just going to connect the lines. So I'm still practicing on how to do cut creases. Oh my gosh, I just got some like brow wiz on my face. Okay, let's see how we're gonna fix this. I thought that was like a dirty mark on my camera screen, but no, it was actual marks on my face. Okay, it's not too bad. That's another thing about doing like a light layer of foundation, is that you don't have to worry about, you know, if you made a mistake like I did and get some brow wiz on your face. You can like wipe it off, but it won't be so noticeable that you wiped off your foundation, because it's not like, it's not so thick in coverage. So it kind of, like I said, it's like your skin but better. Okay, so I wiped off what was on my pinky because I think that's where it came from. And anyways, we're gonna go back into the cut crease. And as I was saying, I'm still practicing on how to do a cut crease. So hopefully this turns out good. Alright, so I actually got it pretty even, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. And then the next color we're gonna take, I kind of want to go on the lighter side. So I'm either thinking glistening or fairy. I think I'm gonna go in with fairy. And then I'm gonna go back with a more precise brush, and I'm gonna get right on the edges of that concealer. And then we're gonna go back in with the fluffy blending brush, and I'm just gonna dip into burnt orange just a little bit, and I'm gonna take it right into the middle between those shadows to kind of blend it in. I'm going to dust away the powder. Oh, I should have used my new brush. Oh well. I got this Morphe brush, the M536, and it's like perfect for the under eye. I should have used that one. Ugh. Anyways, it's okay. I'll use it for another tutorial. And for the mascara, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Falsies mascara, which is my all-time favorite. I actually bought a backup. By the way, so when I bought the backup at Ulta, there was this one with like basically like a shiny packaging, and it was like a more like a shiny metallic packaging, and I wasn't sure what the difference was. Like I tried like looking all over the package, and I wasn't sure if it was like, you know, a more of a glossy finish, or was it just, you know, brand new packaging. But they still have the, you know, old packaging like this one where it's just like not super metallic and shiny. So I don't know if there's a difference. Do you guys know if there's a difference between those two? We're just gonna carefully place that. And I love this mascara. It makes my lashes so long. And I have like pretty short lashes, and they grow like pretty straight down. Like look at that. I think you can tell the difference. Right there and right there. So pretty. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because I always put on falsies. At least when I do like full-on makeup, eyeshadow and foundation and everything, usually I put falsies. I feel like it just completes the look. Do you guys have that one thing where you think it just completes the look or makes the look? For me, it's false lashes. For lashes today, I'm going to be using the Ardell 250s, and these are my absolute favorite. They're the Mega Volume, and what I love about them is that, like, you probably can't tell from here, they're kind of like double stacked almost, and honestly it just adds like awesome volume. So I'm just gonna pop these on and we'll finish up the look. Alright, so I'm just gonna let that dry. In the meantime, we're gonna add some highlight in the inner corner and the brow bone. So we're gonna go in with glistening right here, and we're gonna pop that right on the inner corner. Looking good. We're gonna take Mulberry right here, which is this beautiful burgundy color, and we're gonna take a little bit and we're just gonna smoke out the lower lash line. You actually don't need a lot of this. This is actually pretty pigmented. And we're gonna diffuse that lower lash line and make sure to buff it out really good. And then we're gonna go into the same mascara we use, the Maybelline Falsies, and we're gonna put that right on the lower lash line. I feel like for me, putting mascara on the lower lash line really opens up my eyes more. And it's so funny because when I was like younger and just like playing around with makeup, I remember I would put mascara on my lower lash line and I hated how it looked. It looked so weird. I felt like, I don't know, it made me look like, I don't know how to describe it. It made me look like, I don't know, but it didn't look right on me, and I think I figured it out, and I think it's because when I put mascara on my top lashes, this was before I even like discovered like waterproof mascara, but when I put regular mascara, it would just, my lashes would just droop down, so it looked so heavy on the bottom, and then you couldn't even see the top because it was just drooping down. So I feel like now that I know that you have to have some sort of balance, and you know, with the top lashes heavier on the top, and then the lower lashes will balance out when you put mascara on it. I don't know if that made sense. So after that, we are going to take my Benefit Hoola Bronzer, and actually I want to use a new brush that I just got. It's also from Morphe, and try to contour slash bronze. This is the Morphe M405 brush. This is the hardest part, is when you have a new brush and it's white and you don't want to get it dirty. Is that just me? But oh, now I have to make it dirty. Oh, okay. Okay, I see it. That looks pretty good. At least I think it does. I definitely like this brush better than the brush that it comes with, because sometimes I feel like that brush is a little too coarse and it kind of hurts my skin a lot, and sometimes it irritates it. Am I doing this right? I hope I'm doing this right. And then we're gonna go to the jawline just to slim that down, because I gained like 20 pounds like throughout the semester. Well, not the semester. No, that's crazy. I would be so sad. No, like throughout the 2 years since I've been in this program, I've gained kind of a lot of weight. And then another trick that I learned was, where's my sponge? Was to kind of like bake, or I don't know if it's considered baking, but to kind of put like translucent powder right on the edge to really like sharpen that out. Like that, I guess. I hope that's even. And the next step to kind of balance this whole look out, especially with the contouring and stuff, we are going to use some highlighter, which is my favorite step, and we're going to be using the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. Fun fact, this is actually my very first highlighter that I've ever owned. I remember like researching about a highlighter and like what it's for and how to use it, and then I saw this and I saw someone else use it and do like a review on it, and I absolutely fell in love. Like literally the next day after I watched that video, I bought it. Another tip that I've learned is, I'm actually just gonna brush this off. Did that make a difference? I think it did. Before we get to highlighting, I want to try this new tip that I've learned. I think this is from Jackie Ina. Actually, who did I learn it from? I don't know who I learned it from. But the brush before the brush on foundation and then sponging technique, I actually learned that from Jackie Ina. I think I learned this from her too. If you can't already tell, I've been watching a lot of her videos. Setting like everything first and then putting on the highlight to really pop that highlighter out. So we're just gonna do just that. And I'm taking the Mario Badescu facial spray. Immediately afterwards, we're gonna take some highlighter and we're gonna pop that right on the highest points of our cheeks. And this is really, oh my gosh, that's so strong. Maybe that's a little too much. So we're just gonna take my sponge, kind of diffuse that. And then we're gonna take the setting spray again and just make sure that everything is set in place. And last but not least is the lip. These are the NYX lingerie, and I absolutely love this formula. It's so good. Push up or ruffle trim? I think I like push up. That is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you guys want to know how it looks like with glasses, I will show you right now because I wear glasses obviously on a daily basis. So if you guys wear glasses, this is how the look would look if you guys wear glasses. What do you guys think? I actually like this look. It's not too much, but it's nice for this occasion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!